Chapter 11 was sick. It was so good, it almost brought a tear to my eye, right? It was that good because we took a break. You know, it was one of them much needed breaks from just action. And it didn't feel like a forced walk-in chat, right? It felt natural. And to see Rudo be welcomed to the janitors like this, bro, it was so dope. And the thumbnail that I made, right? Shout out to BRB Arts. But the panel I did really signified, like, I saw that. When I seen that panel, I saw Recto in the background because I'm like, this is what Recto wanted. Well, this is what Recto would have wanted for Rudo. He would have wanted him to find a place where he's welcomed, a place that's open to him and will help him. Bro, and remember I said this shit like 6 or 7 chapters ago, bro, when he was first down here and, you know, he was interacting with Engine and stuff. I'm like, this is gonna be perfect for Rudo, because by the time he actually goes back up there, I don't think he's gonna be as angry anymore. And big shout out to Gris, right? Gris is the supporter who was there. You know what? Before we get into that, what's going on, everybody? It's your daily Gachiakuta enthusiast, your weekly Gachiakuta reviewer, xDomoSenpaix, the man, the myth, the legend. And if you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either one to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. This is the channel for you to let your woes be heard, you know, let your voices be heard about Gachiakuta, always in the comments. So let's jump into this chapter because it was really fucking dope, bro. So funny enough, right? I didn't expect to see Zonka again for a while. I did not expect to see Zonka again. But the fact that that's who we started off with, and he just pulled up exhausted, sees Ryo having fun, all the other janitors having fun. He's like, man, what the fuck is this fun shit? Why is everybody having fun? I'm not having fun. I'm tired. And it was dope, right? We got to see all of the janitor homies that we seen. Well, majority of the janitor homies that we seen a couple of chapters ago in that image, right? We got to see a few of them, you know, chilling, eating, having fun. Zonka was just like, man, what the fuck is going on? It's mad late. Like, what's going on here? And Ryo, obviously being Ryo, is just like, yeah, it's Rudo's welcoming party. You know, we welcoming him to the janitors. He did his thing, did what he was supposed to do, and here we are. And then you look over at Rudo, and Rudo is fucked, bro. He is depressed, sad, whatever you want to name it, that's what he is. And even Zonka was just like, the star isn't in it. It's like he doesn't want to be here. And Ryo got to explain it like, you know, he couldn't properly use his Jinky. And you can see it in Zonka's face because he thought that Rudo knew what he was doing when they fought in that alleyway, bro. And Zonka and Ryo get to discussing, you know, the aberrant beast shit and the core being a thing. And you guys know that the things are involved with the Jinkies, and this means somebody made the core and somebody made the aberrant beast, right? And this is one of my favorite panels. Ryo is just like, I just left it. I just left what I don't know to the higher ups. He went home and grabbed some grub. Sounds like Ryo, bro. And then the minute Engine was brought up, Zonka was like, Engine? What? Engine? He was like them seagulls from fucking Finding Nemo. Mine. Right? That's exactly what he was like. It was fucking hilarious. And then this is where obviously the mood sets in, right? Everybody's having a good time, right? It's a fucking party. They're enjoying the atmosphere. Meanwhile, Rudo's just over here sad, trying to figure out why the fuck my shit didn't work. It worked when I fought Zonka. It worked when I was fighting those guys in the fucking desert in that one zone, which name I cannot remember right now. All of that was happening, right? He was able to use his shit then, but I think he was doing it unconsciously. That makes more sense to me, but anyway. And then here comes Gris, bro. This is where I get emotional, right? Because Gris introduces himself and he let Rudo know, like, dude, you did good yesterday, right? You did a good thing. And Rudo's just like, no, I didn't. I ain't do anything. Gris was just like, you protected Follow from an aberrant beast, the young supporter with the goggles over there. Rudo gets pissed, right? Rudo gets pissed and he's like, in the end, I couldn't use my powers. Ryo and you had to save me. And that's how it's been, even when I was up there. I easily lose my temper and snap at everybody ever since. Recto's the one who cleans up all my messes. This is Rudo understanding himself, right? Like, this is something that he's always known, but there's never really been a point where he's faced it, right? He's just always been in the shits and never really, like, faced his demons. And he's like, quickly, I have to go back up there as soon as possible. I can't change. Someone will just end up saving me again. I can't even live up to their expectations. And this is the first time that I'm pretty sure in Rudo's fucking life he heard somebody say thank you. Other than like Recto, but Recto gave him a little bit of tough love. Gris was just like, those who see supporters like us for the first time usually look down on us, thinking we're weak people without abilities or a burden to the janitors. Some of the guys who are now janitors thought the same thing at first, but you seem to be different. This definitely helped me understand a lot more because I'm just like, I knew that there was gonna be a hierarchy when they mentioned like, you know, janitors like having different levels like supporters, givers and stuff like that. But this is where it gets deep, right? He was like, Rudo, putting aside wanting to be strong and living up to expectations, what is it that you actually want to do? Before coming down here, before any of this happened, there must have been a time when you said, I want to do this. Because like, we don't even know what he wanted to do beforehand. All we knew was that he took junk and repaired it, right? That was it. Remember that first and go back to where it all started. Then what can you do to make it happen will just come naturally. Have confidence. Even though you've fallen down here, you're still alive. Real shit, bro. Real shit. This is really good for Rudo because this is a kind and nurturing place where he's going to be able to grow and he's not going to be looked down upon like he was looked down upon up, you know, where the Sky folks was at. This is really, really fucking good. And just as Rudo's about to cry, here the fuck comes Engine. My goat! The Kisuke Urahara of this shit comes and bothers Rudo. And then here comes the rest of the crew, bro. Like I said, this is where I got super emotional, right? Because Engine was like, huh? You ain't eating anything yet. And Rio was like, yeah, Rudo, it's time for the star to eat or else you'll run out of food. And it was either Zonka or Engine that was just like, it's Rio who eats the most. Gris was just like, let's eat our fill over there together, Rudo. And you see Rudo's face? Nobody has ever just been like, yeah, Rudo, let's go do this. Yeah, Rudo, I got your back. Yeah, Rudo, if you ever need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? We are here. This was that for him. This was that moment of realization for him that he had a home to go to. And then you go over to the other page, bro, and it's him walking towards the janitors. Oh, bro, that's why I was like, I can see Recto in the background. Oh, this is exactly what he would have wanted, man. This is exactly what Recto would have wanted for Rudo, a home. Recto was home for Rudo, but I'm pretty sure if Recto was still alive, he would have wanted Rudo to find a place where he can be him. This is that, bro. This is like the beginning of the journey, right? For me, we're 11 chapters in, but like this moment signified for me, like this is just the start for Rudo. It's a thorny path, right? Like he's gonna have to learn to understand himself, understand what he wants, understand his abilities, learn to harness these abilities, make friends first and foremost, and he has people with him in order to like do that. And then we go over, bro, and the dude that we saw, right? One of the dudes that we saw that was getting the shit kicked out of him before is getting fucking tortured, bro. He is over here getting tortured. Like the dude was trying to get information out of him. And whoever this guy is, he looks crazy. And he understands like who he's looking for. White hair with black tips, dark circles around the eyes, a sky person who's a giver. I'm expecting a good souvenir. It's like he wants his head. It's like he wants his head. Did he end up murdering the guy even though he was like already almost dead? Bro, this villain looks crazy. And obviously I wrote out this being the boss, right? I wrote this shit out because I was like, all right, can't be. You know, I know I was making the correlation last episode, like, hey man, could be him, but hell no, this is like, this is a psychopath, bro. This is a villain who is really about to make some shit go crazy. Even though eye-wise, I kind of see Rudo in the eyes, and that could be like either a relative or his dad or somebody of that nature, could be, who knows? But like, bro, that shit was fucking crazy. What a way to go from having such a homie vibe, right? Like a really nice, caring vibe to a fucking bloodbath over here on this side. Really well done, Kate Radana. This is by far my favorite chapter. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below as we go over the art section. We got Ari to go with one of my favorite panels, right? One of my favorite panels, him just being in doom and gloom when things go boom, and Dexter's lab. Let me tell you, this shit was fucking hilarious. Good shit on the background too. I really like that background. Muda Noodle, as usual, doing the thing. And then BRB Arts. Bro, the detail, man. The detail in the face and the skin is so fucking dope. You know, the more I look at Engine and Rudo, the more I see like a familial vibe, right? Like they kind of They kind of act like they related. But anyway, and then we have PR Mac. That's what I'm gonna call you, with the fucking villain cover, bro. That shit looks insane. Like, the way you colored this looks super insane. And the sheen on the coat and the hood and stuff, I really like it. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this chapter. Like I said, I thought this shit was brilliantly done. If you guys want to look at any of these colorist art, their links are in the description as well. I made sure to grab their Twitters. I might throw them on the screen depending on, you know, where I'm at editing wise. We'll see about that. But leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, it's your boy, xDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next video.